my recital. I think it's very vital to rock
around.
That's right.
On top.
It's tricky. It's the play. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. To rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky.
From the heart of Charlotte, North Carolina, welcome football fans to Bank of America Stadium. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Jimmy Horn here on the return. This will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
That's ready.
They run again with Hubbard. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Clock, 10 seconds.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Down. 10 block.
This time it's a passing play. He was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Well, I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Baker now from the gun. Headed out right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Knocks it away. Incomplete. So in 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Black ultra. Ready. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback moves man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Come on, set. Red 38. Set.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Chased down to his right. That's low and bounces short of his man. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up second down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Set. Ready.
Second and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Escapes the pocket. Finds the in route complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Okay, ready?
Offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set. Cut.
Here's Young again. On the move, headed right. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up second down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Down. Cut.
On second down, it's Hubbard. He takes it ahead for a healthy 70 yards. It's third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we ready.
Young to throw here on third. Flushed out of the pocket. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And all he can get is 1 yard, land that right into the defensive front.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the set.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Set. Cut. Ready.
Hubbard again. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Brought in right side by McMillan. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Fourth down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Here we go.
They're going for it. Young buying some time right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Panthers get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Outside, this is a blue cut. Nice gain there on 2nd down before they get to him, but we also have a flag down, partner, so let's see if this stands. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And they're gonna take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers tie and can take the lead here in the second. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And they'll take the lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Trevor Etienne to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run up 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback.
They connect on the deep shot. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Down. Hey.
Up the middle, Hubbard. No, up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Set. Ready. Black. Ready.
Young looking to throw. Catch is made in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. So that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 Blue.
Hubbard will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Rush coming for Young. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. We put everything he's got behind it. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for 3rd down.
How many times, Kate, do you hear me talk about trust? Trust, trust, trust. There's nothing more important at the quarterback position than gaining the trust of your coaching staff. That one right there, well, that's not a deposit. That's a withdrawal of trust when you take a negative play on a run like that.
Run.
3rd and long, Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Gets him on the in route. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Panthers with a chance to boost their lead. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready,
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst.
And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were coming, and he is not able to knock it through. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180, regular. Hey, stop.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
20! Real.
Mayfield now from the gun. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
180! King!
3rd and short, Mayfield. He rolls to his right. That's complete downfield to Godwin. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This is Irving on 2nd. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Set. Hey, alert! 180! What's up?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away, and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
180! Regular. Hey, alert 30. Watch out.
Mayfield will throw for it. That one's good to Godwin. Oh, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a first and goal. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Good. Up, Johnson. 20. Kings. Done.
Baker now from the gun. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
On the return, this is Etienne. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Come on.
To the air on first down, Young. This is cut by Isaiah Likely. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He's got him. That's McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready, set.
Ball on the 45. First and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Escapes out to the left. On the run, deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this. With short little dinks and dunks, you've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Set.
From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be second and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Black 40, ready?
Again, it's Young. Forced out to his right. That one connects. Yes, the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. And another one is no good. What a disaster this has been, Brock. That is his 3rd missed PAT in this ball game. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. One last play before the break.
Set. 180. Watch one.
Throwing here just before halftime. He's trying to push the field. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. Lathan or Ransom has it. And the Panthers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Hardy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Set. 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Stop.
Mayfield set to pass. Flush down out to his left. But he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Watch out.
Irving trying to run for the first. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Baker to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
180. Watch out.
Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. It ends with a touchdown. All right, here we go, Brock. Todd Bowles believing in his offense. They're going for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Baker with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Set. Cut.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we set.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Set. Cut. Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Rolling left, buying some time. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set. Cut.
Out of the gun, Young. Chased out to his right. Finds the in route complete. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Yellow. Cut.
Young throwing here. This one a little bit off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Okay, ready?
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Black 40. Set.
Young working from the gun. Got it, man, and Horn has it. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers holding a 11-point advantage.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. With a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers push the lead up to 12.
Buccaneers 20. Sam Martin set to kick off.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Hardy on the return.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the gun, Mayfield. Escape, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down.
Hey, alert 33. Got it.
Play fake. It's Mayfield. He's going deep. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Jamil Dean makes the play. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in, coverage-wise, to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Hubbard on the give. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back now, pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or big tight end's a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Bails out of the pocket quick. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. So we're through 3 here. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Brock. Now just need to carry this lead through the final whistle. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Red, 22 meter. Ready?
Hand off out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9.
Ready? Break.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Young. On the move, headed right. It's taken in by Horn. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Set, ready, switch, yellow, 45. Hut, hut.
1st and goal, Hubbard. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
43. Ready.
Rush coming for Young. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Panthers have likely locked up the win right there. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Panthers go up by 19.
Sam Harden set to kick off.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
King. Stop.
Back to work after throwing the pin. He's loaded another one up. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Run. 180! Hey, alert 33! Watch out!
Throwing again is Baker. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
180! Up! Alert! Regular! Watch out!
Third down, here's Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
180! Hey, alert!
First and 10, here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. Runs around and he's got space. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he set out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Good. Pistol. 180! Kings! Run. Hey, watch out!
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. He'll get this to Tucker. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Buccaneers.
Point it right. 180!
Baker throwing again. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Up, 180! Alert, done!
Mayfield to throw again. In the goal line. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, this is Etienne. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Let's go now! Ready?
Here's a give to Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Here we go! Yellow, 22. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Buys time, rolling right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. The LSU rookie with the pick. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Good.
Mayfield now from the gun. Outside, this is a Bucs. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook was wide open.
180! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Watch out!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And down, give to Irving. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Hey, alert 33!
Baker now from the gun. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight ends? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Setting up, second and goal.
Point 180! Up, up! Watch out!
Here's Mayfield. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, this is Etienne. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on!
Now run with Hubbard. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers leading by 5. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to it. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go now. Ready?
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Down.
He'll look to throw it. Headed out right. Into the hands of Leggett. And he will have the Panthers first down. And that's the last little bit they needed, Brock, to clinch this win.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Ready,
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Black, 95. Set.
Panthers beginning to celebrate their win here as they take a knee. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Yellow, 22.
This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one.
Set. Go.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock